What's up? Hello. Happy New Year, everybody. Hope you guys are doing good, having fun, all that good stuff. Good evening. Welcome. Oh no, you are a different ninja.
I don't know.
You brought my new package.
Yes.
So happy school's canceled.
I thought school wasn't going to be canceled, so when I heard it was canceled, I was happy.
All right. So, Happy New Year. Yes, same to you. All right. So I think we really just need to put in some highlights. We'll be good to go. So, Miss Ebony, what'd you do for your New Year's? Well, hello, Wonder. Let's go here. That's backwards. Just realized something. That wouldn't happen if the light's coming here. That's backwards. Everything else is right, but that is backwards. Alright, so we're gonna come in here, erase this with the right brush. I don't even know why it's on that. Okay. Erase that, because that is incorrect. Might as well just erase this whole, like this one would be fine. Light's coming from here, okay, so that's fine. And then, what? Okay, that's weird. Nothing. Didn't do anything. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. Sometimes it's all you really need to do. Listen to music. Yeah, I saw that you were promoting your friend, the DJ. So that was cool. That was cool. How was it? How did their stream go? What do you want?
No, I wrote it.
Yeah, sure.
Yay.
It's good. Nice. That's great. I'm glad it worked out. I'm glad. Around 2 a.m. Oof, that's a late party. It's one of those ones where you're like, I'm too old for that. seems like we're gonna switch days on the quiet stream. Like, it's time to be quiet.
Oh,
Nobody's
my
gonna show.
shins.
Oh, sorry your shins hurt.
My dear and darling love,
Yes.
do you take creamer in your red velvet tea? It's a rooibos.
No. Thank you.
You're welcome. Vanilla sugar, so that's what you said.
Okay. I was trying to make Twitch partner. Because then you might have to make some. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm sure that it benefits a couple people as far as doing Twitch as a partner, but it seems like it might be more hassle than it's worth. But then again, I don't actually know what the benefits are, you know? Because there's a couple people that I follow, you know, and they also became Twitch partner a while ago, and I mean, it was crazier then. Like, you could get all kinds of people to watch way easier, and so, you know, they were able to get partner a lot quicker as artists. But they took it, you know. But I'm just like, I don't know if it's really worth it. Because it seems as though they make you almost like an exclusive, so you know you can't like, we couldn't stream, like I couldn't, like, if I was to get it, I wouldn't be able to stream to YouTube anymore. And I think that if I'm able to make it, you know, to where I would have a good following over on YouTube, that would be so destructive to limit yourself to that. But in order to make partner years for 12 consecutive, wow, that's so much. Like, and they're so, like, and for artists, I think it's almost, you know, especially now, like, I don't know, like 3 years ago, people were able to have that many people. Like, if you stayed consistent, you'd be able to work your way up to having 75 people in. Now, if you get some, you know, I've seen professional people who have been streaming for a long time who don't pass like 40, and so they'll never be able to be partner. I got all kinds of stuff floating in my. I got a little tea. So I don't know if that's even something that can be possible now with for like artists. You know, musicians, they have, I mean, I've seen people who just, you know, they come in and they put the Twitch music on, right? So they'll go to a DJ and they'll just they'll have that on during their stream. So a lot of people, you know, there's a lot of cross pollination, I guess, and so, you know, you really get a lot of traffic that way, which is cool. But I don't know. Doesn't seem like it would be worth it, to be honest. But like I said, once again, I don't know, because I don't have it, right? Like, I haven't gotten that offer. So what would I know? Because, I mean, I know a lot of people are chasing it. You know, they want to be partner. But to be honest, I would like to be able to make it in as many platforms as possible, you know? It's hot. So, by them almost making you full-on exclusive person, just it would have to really be worth it, you know. And I don't think, because I know that as small, like if for somehow, some reason, something happened, you know, Domo starts doing super shout outs all the time and, you know, raids the channel or something like that, then maybe Twilight, what's up? Happy New Year. Then, you know, maybe all of a sudden there'd be enough people in here, but I don't think they're gonna give me any kind of like lucrative jump on contract, you know what I mean? So stop Twitch. Start reopen. You lost a lot. Yeah. That's another thing. Super fickle. You know, people will be like, yeah, I remember watching you, but you left. You left because you needed money. You know, it's like you left and so we're going. It's like, but I had to eat. I'm like, so what? Should entertain us. Twilight, you do anything fun for New Year's? Or just stay inside and enjoy the ending of another very interesting year? My space button's broken. My 0 button doesn't like to work. So typing in passcodes and stuff is always funny. And like, here's this random thing that has 5 million, you know, it's got 5 million different numbers in it, and there's always a bunch of zeros. It's always fun. Takes forever to type. Yes, yes. Super happy New Year. We were talking about, you know, people trying to get partnered and whether it's worth it or not. We stay home, asleep by 9. Oh, nice. Yeah, we didn't really do anything, and luckily our neighbors didn't go bananas. Because normally, over the past couple years, they'd be all super like, oh my goodness, we need to do fireworks like forever. And it's like, oh, I just want to go to sleep. But I think everyone was just taking it took a toll on everybody. You got me drawn at least? Good. I love seeing your progress. It's great. It's great. I'm very happy to see that you're participating. And to be honest, I'm happy that I haven't already fallen off. I'm so horrible. I'll start making these things and then just completely fall off. Like that is one of my main like focuses, is to try and make sure that when I do create these prompts that I stay on top of them. What's up, Mandala? Happy New Year. Hello, Happy New Year. So, romantic date surprise that you had for the last wonder? I don't know. I don't know if that's supposed to be public knowledge.
Why else would she know about it? Tell her where you took me. Tell her how you tried to have me murdered.
So we went to Busch Gardens for the last day of Christmas Town, and we kind of had an agreement. I will go on Spinny Rides if she'll go on some roller coasters, and I don't know if that worked out for either one of us. I have some very strong equilibrium issues when it comes to spinning, and so going on things that spin, it's weird because I'll stop and yet the world is still rotating. So, and then my stomach goes in knots, so it's really But we went on a roller coaster, and I don't know if you guys know the one, but it's called Verbolten. And Verbolten's really cool, right? Because it's almost like two rides in one. The first half has got a little story, and you're going through the Black Forest, and you get to see all the spirits that are supposed to be in the Black Forest. Normally it's really dark, but we went when it was still, early, so you really got to see everything. And then all of a sudden, the whole roller coaster just drops a level. And if you don't know about it, it's very jarring, and people scream, and it's really cool. But then the second part is the actual roller coaster part, because it goes up, it shoots you up, and then it literally shoots you all the way up, and then you stand at the top right before it drops. And Wonder got to see, it shot us out of the story aspect of it, and then she got to see where we were going, and she said that she hated me and will never love me again. And I couldn't help but chuckle. I was laughing because when she said it, I knew why she said it, so I couldn't hold it against her. But it was funny. It made me laugh. And then we went on the catapult twice, and there was a moment there. Okay, this is how
the catapult before Verbolten.
That's right. We went to the catapult twice before Verbolten.
That was Invader.
Invader was the other one. I mean, Invader was It was alright.
No, Invader I just didn't talk to you about.
Oh, I didn't get talked to about with Invader. She did have her eyes closed really,
for most of it.
really strongly, so maybe that's why. But
I hated it. It's Invader is a wooden coaster, so it's got a lot of shaking, which makes me think I'm gonna die.
Oh.
That one was not. It was alright. But then my equilibrium issue, or whatever it is that I have, was so bad. And so I went on it, and then we went on it again because I took her on Invader. and then she had to help me down in fear that I was going to fall off of the step.
No, I helped you down because I have manners.
I was going to fall off the step.
I didn't know that about you. But what I did know is I have manners and you don't.
Where do I find hot sauce? You should just be able to type in, let me see, hot sauce G.I. Joe. Yeah, just type in hot sauce G.I. Joe. There's not a lot of things, because there's a whole story behind hot sauce that deals with me and my friends in my basement as we created this character. And Robert Atkins, the guy who was currently working on G.I. Joe, we were all having studio, and we had two native Puerto Ricans who were angry that there were no Puerto Rican G.I. Joes. And so I was like, you should just create one because, well, you know what? The artist is right here. And so that night, we all came up with what hot sauce should kind of look like. And then throughout weeks and months afterwards, people were drawing. We were all drawing the character. Some people made comics out of it, but Rob would sneak hot sauce into comics throughout the actual run, like in the backgrounds and stuff. So much so that when they were pitching an idea for like a new story or what story they should be working on, he actually pitched hot sauce because he was in the background so much, and they gave him a story. So there's one story that is all about him, and which made him official canon, which was awesome. So, hot sauce. I tried to. Okay, I gotta go back through the chat. I'm not trying to ignore anyone. Let's see. Me too. Hey, how's your second day? Tell me. I'm still alive, so guys, it must be bitter. Holidays and conventions. It's like you both were set up for failure. Just no, it was a great time. Isn't it too cold for rides? Well, it would have been too cold for rides if it wasn't 70 degrees that day.
It was 65 today, and tonight we're supposed to get enough snow to shut down schools.
Yeah, that's great. That's true. I did want to sit close to you. The best roller coaster rides are the ones that sound like sex games. I have to agree. Like, probably very true. Oh, thank you for the host. Uh-oh. I was like, uh-oh. I figured that's what was gonna happen.
What?
Shenanigans. They're good shenanigans, though.
I need people in the chat to type before he comes back.
Guess you gotta ask them something then.
I can't be the next one to type.
Wish I already typed. I like the ground scene. Busch Gardens is great for that. They're so played out. Driving. It's fair. And then, you know, you should let us know. We can all go to Busch Gardens. What?
Upstairs is funny.
Oh.
Mango has a voice changer going on, and Mango is saying, scary things to Ty, and Butch said, "I have a butt crack."
Sounds absolutely like Butch.
So, is this man gargantuan, or is that lady small?
He's giant. He's gargantuan.
Prove it.
He's, if I'm not mistaken, he should be roughly nine heads tall. That would make him a giant. Well, not a giant, but...
Okay, if he was 9 heads tall, she's still a very small person.
Okay. I'm okay with that too. She's not... I really didn't think that she was, you know, I guess normal size. So yes, she's also tiny.
Like, pixie tiny.
Interesting.
What?
I was just going, interesting.
What is?
You said she was pixie tiny. I was like, okay.
Well, her femur is just longer than his head.
Good point. Oh no, I've been dead. I've been destroyed. Oh no, it's the battle of the kids.
I hope Honey wins. Kill him. Yay! But you died.
Yeah.
Yeah, your thumb. The template is your thumb. It drives me crazy, but that's what the artists talk about.
Because I mean, I could do it again. In the last stream, we actually measured it out for him, at least.
It sounds really boring.
But I like the fact that she's tiny. Plus, this was surprisingly, this was I was gonna do something not this until I was told that I have to do. It was like, stop playing and do ninjas. So we'll see if this duo goes beyond this image or not.
I want to sit on the giant's shoulder.
Yeah. If I could be carried around, I would too. Did you already get your dinner or snack? You okay? Is there anything I can do for you?
Nope. We don't have dinner tomorrow. It's a snow day. Choose wisely.
What kind of soup can we have?
Most of your kids don't like soup. However, any soup you want, because I love you more than I love them today.
I don't know. I mean, that's sad because your chicken noodle soup is always great. Your goulash is always great. Beef stew is great.
I don't think I have the stuff for goulash. I can do beef stew. No, I don't have any vegetables though.
We don't have any canned vegetables. Well, it's not supposed to snow here yet.
Yeah, not till midnight.
So I mean, I can go pick some up.
You want beef stew?
Mm-hmm.
Taking off the beef now.
Yay!
Yay! My lover gets what he wants. Hiccup! Hiccup!
We got snow. You guys already got snow? Nice. Do you like snow? I don't know if that's nice. Yeah, like do you like snow?
I found a snack that I'm gonna eat and be very sick with.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't be. It's gonna be delicious. Good night. I'm going to bed with my snack.
Oh, bye. It was fun.
Be good. If you can't be good, be lucky.
Cream of squash, please. Snow sucks, so okay. I like the snow. I like the snow. It brings a lot of fun. Or at least it can. You know what I mean? Sometimes it brings a lot of work. Alright, but I don't know. I like the snow. That's fair. I don't know about up there, but down here, people don't know how to drive when, you know, it's clear conditions, so when it snows, the best thing you can do is just stay off the road. Do. Yeah, the people driving here just. I think that I at least here, I can't speak for too many other places in the United States, but I think at least here most people have a death wish. Like, that's why they drive. Oh, really? Figure in a place that had, you know, those conditions, that they would know how to do it. Because, I don't know. Just seems like it would be. Someone's phone's ringing. Hold on. Thought I heard someone's phone ringing, but I don't know. Guess not. Phantom hearing things now. So Twilight, are you off? Are you working? Oh. Ugh. Yeah, see, that's just sad. That's all I can say. Especially when you know how to drive, and then you see people doing whatever it is that they think they're doing, and you're just like, what are you doing? When you realize that it's dangerous, you're like, oh gosh, we're all gonna die. We're all gonna die here. A little bit. Not too much. There we go. Stop sign. And don't move. Oh, really? Yeah. Well, see, you have people who stop at the stop sign and don't move, right? And that's fair. You know, I'm like, all right, sure, I guess you're being super cautious. We have people who will stop at a yield sign with no one coming and stay there like it's a stop sign that they need to wait at for 5 seconds. Nothing worse. There's this entry ramp from like onto the main road, coming from the back, and it's on the main road. And when you come on your lane, it says it has a yield because people use that lane to pull off to go to the highway, but you're in your own lane, right? But it's got that yield sign, and people just stay there. And when you're trying to come up and go around, and there's just a car just chilling there, and you're like, it's not a stop sign. You have your own lane. Like, what is happening right now? You're just like, I just want you to go, please.
That's what I think.
That's what I think. It's a 4-way stop, and you're the only car just going right. Or my favorite is when you have people who come into the 4-way stop and they don't exactly know how it works. So it's like this person pulls in first, and then this person, and this person, and this person. And they're all just standing there like, all right, who goes first? What are we doing here? And it's like,
That's a secret.
come on. And then they all try and go at the same time because they're like, oh, are you letting me go? Okay, I'll go. And it's just like, ooh, runabouts. Ooh, those are horrible. I hate those. I hate those. Hate those, hate those, hate those. nothing like introducing new traffic, you know, that is gonna be a problem. Because it's gonna be a problem. I don't. I just go. I'm like, oh, you guys don't know what you're doing. Okay, I'm leaving. Be the last one at the four-way stop and be the first one to go. Be like, all right, I'm not gonna sit here and wait for you guys to figure it out. See ya. Yeah. Yeah. It's horrible. You're just like, come on. Just go. And it never fails. It's like, it's always, it's not like, okay, this was an isolated incident, you know, not everyone's this. No, everyone's that dumb.
I'm not that dumb.
There's a couple pictures. There's a lot of pictures up of hot sauce. Just
You made a G.I. Joe character.
Huh?
You made a G.I. Joe character.
Well, SpiderMan, Mr. Enrique, and Mr. Rob and I came up with a character that Mr. Rob was able to place into official G.I. Joe canon. So that's always a fun story to tell. Now if I can only get him to get Shadow Snake in.
What? How would they fuse someone?
Huh?
How would they fuse somebody?
His stories, it's not. I created a story for him where he's not a fused person.
Oh, he's just a fanboy?
Well, no, but he was part of the Arashikage clan and was being overlooked, and pretty much was like, I'm better, not that I can be, but I am better than both of y'all. But my story was a la Serpentor when I created Shadow Snake. I also created a whole bunch of other people that were fusion people. And it was literally just me taking the idea of the creation of Serpentor, yeah, ran with it. Who put Caliente on there? I think it was SpiderMan who did it. Yeah, I believe it was him who put that on there. Caliente. And the bad part is, this character came out and was kind of being put out there in a time where it may have looked like it was insensitive. You know, because of the character, calling him hot sauce. You know, could have been a problem. Just drawing my style. You should don't even worry about it. It's not supposed to be a burden, right? And that's the thing. That's why when, you know, when people kind of fall off and they're like, "Oh man, I feel so bad," and blah 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 blah. I'm like, it's not a job. You know, you're supposed to have fun with the idea, and even if you're like, well, I was able to spend like 5 minutes on it, but you drew something. That's all. That's what it's supposed to be about. It's supposed to be fun. And I really do appreciate that you're posting. I really am. That's cool. Gotta try and get more activity going on in that very low-key Discord of mine. When people talk about a challenge where you have to draw each day to a prompt word. Well, I mean, that is what it kind of turned into, right? Oh, that's not true. The guy who created it puts out a list every year and then takes credit for other people's art, but you know, whatever.
Who?
I forgot the guy's name now because I've kind of blocked him out of my memory banks. But the guy who started Inktober, he then went and decided that he was going to trademark the name, and he started taking people's work that had the hashtag Inktober in it, and then he released a book with it and never gave anyone any credit.
That's kind of what happened with the SCP thing. It's supposed to be like a free writing thing, and you can use anybody's work as long as
Jake Parker, thank you very much.
you can use anyone's work as long as you credit them. And then, since it wasn't technically copyrighted, some guy went and copyrighted it, and now he's suing everybody who uses it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No, Mandala, you're right. It did start off with, hey, everyone, you should draw. But it quickly turned into what you see now, because even Jake Parker, right? And he's the one who, like I said, he's now all about it. This was later invention. Easier for people to draw something every day. More important than the challenge. I can see that 100%. Because they're really into it, like hard. He also plays right. Oh my goodness, Alfonso Dunn, really? Jeez. No. I think that's the guy. I think he's the one who was like, this guy, he stole my work. I think that's it's crazy. And the bad part is, like, he's in the industry, super successful. You know, there's no reason for Jake to be doing anything like that. about these challenges. Staying on the word. The actual challenge of drawing every day. Yeah. No, I can see that. 100%. But I mean, I think that's the challenge has evolved into something to where people now are going, hey, you drew, just like when I did when I put the list together for January and I did GI January, right? It's so that everyone can draw the same thing and then be inspired by what other people have done. And let me tell you, there's some, it's not many, right? But some people have seen the prompt and they've actually started putting stuff out there. And I'm like, oh, this is so cool. The people are actually doing it. And, yeah, I just like, man, that's so awesome. Thank you. So, I don't know. As most of you know, I hate inking. So, so when Inktober came around and got very, very popular, I was like, man, but I hate inking. I want to be all trendy with everyone else, but I hate inking. I try to put out this book. This is my the original netbooks. Layouts are not content. So it was from a book already that was already published. And I can see how a certain layout, I guess, so you're like, no, this is something that I did. I mean, if people, because with cookbooks, I know this might be a little off topic, but I know that with cookbooks, it's because, a recipe is a recipe, unless you were the one who created it. But the idea is that it's the order in which you lay it out. So if you said add a pinch of salt, add a pinch of salt, coriander, thyme, and whatever, and then I go add thyme, coriander, and salt, then we're fine. But if I take the recipe and then copy it the way that you had it laid out, that's the problem. But then again, like I said, I don't know if that's necessarily, I don't know if we would be comparing apples to apples. Was that the book editor just to the publisher? Maybe, because I can tell you, like, for my two books, the layouts in those two books, I had no say in, like none whatsoever. They're like, this is the layout we're going. I'm like, but this doesn't make sense for what I'm doing. They're like, yeah, well, we like it. And you're like, but it's not. It doesn't look like it's gonna work. And they're like, it's all right. And so, it's like, this is what you're getting. You're like, what? Okay. So it might be just that the editor was like, whatever, I think this was cool, right? Like, I think this one's cool and we're going to use it too, but... Good point. I don't know. I just wish we could still just have fun, right? Where, it's not that serious. It shouldn't be. I'm drawing, it's like all I'm doing is a sketchbook, or I'm drawing these things on paper, and like, oh, I took 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, and whatever. But I mean, because I know there's so many people who get so stressed out when Inktober comes around, right? Like, oh, I want to do it, and then they start, and then they give themselves such a hard time when they can't complete it. And I'm like, you do know it's not your job, right? So, shouldn't you were not under contract to fulfill Inktober, because if you were, you would have finished it regardless. No, you don't have to give your okay to the editor at all. The editor is, they're pretty much the one in charge. Because like I said, I had no say in what the layout of the book was. Even when I brought certain things up, I was like, this doesn't make sense. Like, this is bad, because normally authors are not artists. And so they don't know. So when I was looking at, when I got the prelims and stuff, I'm like, this, and I got the prelims like after chapter 1. So we had plenty of time to fix stuff. And I was just like, this doesn't look like it's going to work. And they're like, no, trust me, it looks real slick when it's all printed out and stuff like that. And I'm like, I don't think so. And, they are like, well, this is what we're doing. This is what you got. And I'm like, I think it would be better if we did something else. And they're like, well, we got to pay people and we got to do this. I'm like, look, you can pay me a quarter of what you're paying whoever it is to do this, because this is not working, right? It's like, this is not working the way that it needs to. And so, but they're like, too bad, this is what we're doing. And they printed it, right, which was all fun and games and stuff. And then one of the things that I got roasted on was the layout, because the layout was garbage. Both books, no less. I don't know, I suppose sometimes not, sometimes get messed up in translations, yeah. Saying ink only and wood, put people down. Smart. Oh, really? Oh. I guess that that gets away from the idea, because if I was to use marker, I'm like, I inked it. But then again, like I said, I really didn't do Inktober because I definitely didn't want to set myself up for failure. That's why people self-publish. True, but when you self-publish, it's one thing if you have a lot of reach already. If you're like, hey, I'm the guy who worked with Disney on all of these films, and I'm gonna put out a book on how to animate. Then yeah, everyone's gonna flock to you, and you'll have publishers who do it, and they'll be like, how can I get this book under my thing? It's like, all right, well, I'm gonna be in charge of this. But otherwise, until you've really I'm a New York bestseller on every book that I've ever put out, and blah blah blah, and you know what? I want to be in charge of my layout. You're not going to be in charge of your layout, So until you've already made it, the editor decides. You might get some leeway, and they might allow you to say something, and they'll might take it under consideration. For instance, one of the things that happened with my first book, the copy editor came in and just changed what I was saying. Right? I mean, technically the words were correct, but it got rid of the entire meaning of what was being said. And I was like, this is not me. I did not write this. And I'm like, well, it means the same. I'm like, it does not mean the same. And like, the whole context is different. Like, well, it's not that serious. I'm like, it is, because that's not what I said. And they're like, well, I mean, the editor, and I'm like, yeah, but it's not what I said. That is not what I said. And, you know, and I fought that for a while, and they're like, all right, we'll flip it back. I'm like, good. I'm doing Draw 2022, drawing what I feel like when I feel like. Nice. But no, you're anti-marker. What the whole thing with digital taught me was that if someone gives you a challenge, all you have to do is whine and change the rules so that no one is doing the same challenge, you know? Like freedom. Where's last week? I'm just not into changing the spirit of the rules or challenge. That's fair. I mean, that's absolutely fair. And you know, but even in that vein, you know, if you're like, oh, I don't want to change the spirit of the rules, you don't necessarily have to, you know, if you're like, I like this prompt because you're looking for ideas to draw, and it's like, that's cool. You don't have to necessarily, you know, like, you don't have to be part of it. Like, if I wanted to do the prompts in pencil, I can do that, because who's gonna stop me, right? Like, I should be able to draw. But if you're going, oh, this is for Inktober, you know, then you should probably follow the rules of what's being thrown out there. And it's just like playing a game, you know? Like, you can't play this game unless you play by the rules. I think that's why so many people started coming up with new prompts and stuff. Because I'm not even gonna lie, I was so happy when Drawtober showed up. Because I was like, I don't want to ink. I was like, I don't want to ink unless I have to. I've done those challenges. I have no idea. I just, you know, they talked about draw. They're like, you can draw from draw. We don't care as long as you're drawing. You know, at least that's what I got. I mean, I didn't do a lot of research in it because I was just like, oh, I just want something that's not forcing me to ink. And that was the solution. $15-minute challenges, though, I'm not even gonna lie, they're not easy. Your drawings in 10 minutes each. Nice. I definitely took more time than that. It was like, So. But those are no joke. Like those 10-minute drawings, I need to get back into it because they are great convention. Like, I started doing stuff in conventions, that way. And granted, it was a 30-minute thing, right? Because I do 15. Oh, I saw a sunglass. That's pretty cool. That is a maximum 15 minutes or maximum 15-minute cutoff. Once it hits, you stop. Right? Maybe we do. How could you do like 15 February 15? The February 15. That's true. The February 15. Excuse me. I don't know. There are no rules to mine. I put up a list of G.I. Joes that you could draw. That's it. What you do with it, that is completely up to you. Oh no! Poops on a stick. So, single digit is lurking. Oh, it showed up. What is happening? What's up? What's up, single digit? Happy New Year. Oh, that's definitely too wide. There we go. I'm not. I don't care. I probably should, but I don't. I mean, to the weekly art folder. See, I needed to I actually needed to put out a question. I'm like, are we going again? What's the word? Gotta ask JR if he's actually gonna be part of it, or should we just get rid of him? I want to try and get Enrique to be part of it. So it's my plan. Well then. Just in case, it's fair. I was going to. I don't think we need that. Do we? What if we came in and did this now? Twilight! I was lurking and I won. It was just like, it's all gone. Oh, there you are. No. I think TNT won. The last one we had, didn't TNT won? Or am I mistaken? I'm surprised now that single digits here that Miss Ebony hasn't ran another one so they can, you know, steal one. Here we go. Let's see what happens. You happy? Yep. There's too many people. Leave me alone. Ah! Oh, the boss! The boss for the win. The boss for the win. I'll allow it. Since we had another non-mod squad win, I'm gonna go ahead and run this ad and try and throw out some faux cents. Start the new year right. Yeah, American Ninja. American Ninja. Those still the only ones you see? Just all the subscriber ones? Excuse me. I don't know why you don't see it. See, I don't understand. I don't understand. If Single Digit can see it, you can see it. You should be able to see it. There, I switched it. So now you should be able to see the mod squad.
I'm upstairs. Okay.
It's very ominous. There, how's that? Do you see it now? Well, Miss Ebony doesn't see all of the follower emotes, which you should be able to see. So I just moved the one that you really wanted to see into one of the open, or into the subscriber emotes.
Okay, boy.
I do too. Alright, I think we still have 2 more. We have 2 more open slots. And then we have 4 animated slots. Yep, I moved it so that you could have Mod Squad if you're still having issues. Yeah, I moved that one into the follower one. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe try unfollowing and then following back and seeing what happens. I don't know why you don't see it. It makes no sense. Oh, try a different browser. Yeah, what browser are you using? That's a good point. I'm using the app? Like, I don't know. Maybe update the app? Oh, you know what? Maybe, because this is a new thing. Mandala, you're full of good ideas today. People dancing. Good ones. Okay. Well then, I apologize. That's a strong rating. Don't try it at home. Ugh, where is it? Oh my goodness. Why I keep yawning. Symbols, Time Ninja, Ninja Weapon. This one. Yeah, so we need... Oh man, I don't get it. Mandala said maybe you need to update the app. Snowfall season, yeah, they've already canceled class for school for my kids. Already canceled. So, you know, looks like it's gonna be fun. Do you see their follower ones? I mean, do you know which ones are follower ones for other people? Like, I have no idea. I have no idea Let's see. Yeah. Free with holiday reviews. Blah blah. Beta modes, one of the blah blah blah. I can't use them myself. A few people that follow me, but some other people that follow me, so I'm not sure if it's buggy or something. This happens to me the worst time. So I'm looking at some of the people in the Twitch community. Those are all the emotes that we have up so far. Single Digit has them all. Maybe it's a Prime thing. I don't think so, because I'm reading and a lot of people are talking about how they're having the same issues. Same things happen to me, and most of them. This person said same thing is happening to me, and most of them who can use them are on desktops. And then someone said try clearing the cache in your browser and then reloading the page. And I said it didn't work. Okay. So, I don't know. Seems like a lot of people are having it. It's new. It's in beta. Maybe it just doesn't work on tablets. Maybe. A lot of mobile users. See, here you go. It slowly started working for me. A lot of mobile users said that it didn't work at first, and then slowly more people are like, I'm on mobile and I can see them. I'm finding with new followers they appear right away. With OGs on your channel, it doesn't appear for them right away. As cachy? No. Cachy? No. I don't believe so. I may have. What do I know? I did? Cache? That sounds more like something I would say. It seems like it might be a mobile issue. Well, then I guess I should keep saying it that way so that I can have a little bit of that, you know. Well, you sound bougie. I'm like, mm-hmm. Alright, let's see. What other emote should we do? I got 2 more sub emotes that we can put in. What should we do? Yeah. See, but text is so... I mean, we had such a hard time with text. Right? Because it just reads so small. Right? Like you can't... So here, I can even tell you, I'm looking at mine now, Miss Ebony, and I don't see all of the, like, I'm missing in my specific channel, I'm missing the Mod Squad one. Luckily, I've used it, right? So I can see it. But yeah, it just, that's not that bad. Right? That's not that bad. But I don't think we'll be able to get that in there. Do you think you might make it to WonderCon in Anaheim? April 1st. Nope. I've already got plans for that one. Nope. Nope. You're taking that. I was like, okay, but don't you think that's... So I see that you put something in there and it's really tiny, but, I mean, do you really want that? Yeah. Because I think we found a font that works. Should we just make this a almost black color so it blends in? Yeah, I was thinking red too, but I was just like, we should do the ninja in gray so that it's just hellaciously hard to read. I was like, I don't know, I'm gonna try this one. Oh no. Alright, let's see how this one's gonna look. Yeah. Oh wait, no, we can't do that. Can't save it as a JPEG. Yeah, the way that I normally have it, like when I do promotions and stuff, the die is in red. So let's check it out. Let's see what it's gonna look like in gray and if it can even work. Let's try it. Alright, we're going to try it in red. Nope, we're going to try it in red. A tad bit lighter. Okay. Well, that's really light. It's a lot lighter. Alright, well, I'm going to try this one first, since I already did it. So what we're going to do, we can click this, and we're going to say delete from the library. Yes, delete the emote. Or is that still just as dark? I'm going to refresh it and check that out. I mean, you can read it better. Maybe just a little bit lighter. What do you think? A little bit lighter? I made it a little bit lighter. Yes, Mandela, can you see them? Oh, I think that works. What do you think? Is that too dark, too light? Because I think you can read it, and yet it's still, it's like hard enough to it's hard to make out, but it's clear enough to where you can read it. Should we a little lighter? I kind of like it that way. But, you know, want you guys to use it. Good here? Okay. Let's go! I don't know if it'll let me use that. Restart. You could definitely read that. I'm completely okay with these. Then I gotta make animated ones. These are all the emotes that we have. I think it would, because it's such a small space. You know? I'm going, it's such a small space. And then there's still an emote that I have. They're like in tier 2 and 3, which, you know, nobody really wants, but tier 2 and 3 that I should be able to use, but it's still locked. Like I got to sub to tier 2 to myself. It's weird. Alright, well then I think we have all of the emotes that we're going to get done at this moment, because the animated one, what I wanted to do, I wanted to have like a smoke bomb go off, kind of a, right, a little smoke bomb, and then the eyes of the ninja, and then, or maybe it's a ninja vanish. Maybe we do it that way. We see the ninja head, and it's like, and then there's nothing. We'll probably do it that way, and then have ninja bombs. I think it's gonna be easy enough. Like I have some animations already for something like that, so it would almost just be like a, let's plop it in here and make it work. And I do want to have a ninja bomb, right? Like, I was even thinking about taking some of the gifts that I have from Ninja 3 for the ninja bomb. Because there's a ninja bomb. Oh no, we're all gonna blow up. No! Ah. Boom! Fun stuff. Whoops. I need to start thinking about a cover. So all my characters have changed. Don't exactly know what to do. Like, so we're gonna see him come in, brutally destroy some people, kick over there, come back. So, in other words, we need. See, I just don't. I mean, I've only really heard good things about it. So that's, I mean, that's a plus. Oh, no. Get rid of this. And then if we do that. Oops. Do something like that, maybe. I'll wait for it to come to Disney. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm waiting for. either of those platforms. Yeah, maybe not. I'm sure I'll be able to see it eventually. Maybe it'll come out on Amazon Prime or something, you know. Right. I mean, I didn't watch the one before it, I guess Homecoming, with Mysterio. I mean, I think that I like this Spider-Man, right? But I've never really been a super, or Far From Home. I saw Homecoming, not Far From Home, so I haven't seen that one. I just don't. I'm not a big Spider-Man fan. I know some people like live and die by Spider-Man, but I'm just like, eh. What does this say? This is the best Peter Parker Spider-Man movie. I heard they had, I mean, from what I've gathered, they had a lot of fun with the movie. And I think that's something that a lot of movies just aren't doing anymore. Just, you know, trying to have fun with what they have. It's like, yep, this was a movie. We brought together a whole bunch of people. Right? No way, wait. It's better than Spider-Man 2. Well. $260 million on opening weekend. Jeez Louise. Will be available on demand come the new year. Boy. It's up from platform to platform before it finds its home in Disney Plus. Okay, well, see, there you go. Yes, that's my opinion. Yours may differ. Well, see, there you go. Eventually we'll get it on the streaming platform, so. boost it up. ExpressVPN. Oh, that arm's too long. Spring training as long as 2024. I'm no VPN. It's a long time to be waiting. Market moves. We're nice. It's like, take that. We're nice. Is to be less racist. You know what happened there? to a great start. Who's wrong like him? Should pick someone better. Oh, you got boots? I got bots? Oh yeah, I got bots. Boots. I got bots. I do. I got all kinds of stuff. Hey Kaylin, how's it going? How are you tonight? Doing alright? Oh, big ol' watch off. You're better than me. Well, thanks. Seems really big. It is really big. Just thinking. Some fire, maybe. One more day. One more day before work begins. Yeah. It goes by so fast because you're actually enjoying it. And so, you know. To go get TGI right. Oh, he was good. What you ask anyway? How was yours? It was good. I mean, it was pretty low key. You know, can't complain. It was nice. But you should definitely enjoy that the TGI Fridays. What if we... Right, but what if we... Probably pull this out just a little bit. I love... Oh, pandemic. Oh. Well, I hope they don't disappoint you then. Come in and we just do the eyeball thing. Alright, he's all mad. Nose. And then it comes up here. Whatever, right? We'll do that. Bought any art supplies so far? Well, see, there you go. You're off to a good start. You didn't want to buy. You didn't want to, so like I don't want to buy anything. So see, it's not gonna work the way I want it to. So if we shrink this down. So you, Kaylin, you said that you love that place. What do you normally get? What's your fave? Oh, favorite thing to get there. Right, so we come in here. December stickers. Yeah. Yes, I did. And I was like, yes, I did. Must be getting held up because of the holidays. Because I know that people close to me have gotten it. Uh-oh, it's the big one. Cajun pasta. Alright. Alright. See it. Last you didn't get what? You get a sticker? Single digits, totally won and totally rigged. Oh no. Oh, there he is. Rigged. 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 See, we can maybe pull that back just a little bit, but this, right? This could all be on fire. And smoke. That deal. Something like that. We'll probably want to pull that back though. I'm on Twitch and Facebook. Twitch and Facebook. save. These are just scribbles. Not even worth saving. Just me trying to throw out some ideas. See, this one might actually be better. Yep, I'm on Facebook. Let's see. What, these are all the scribbles? It's true, though. Alright, so we got him. Well, once we get the proportions right. Really? And then in the background here. Alright, I think that would work. So we got that. All right. Do that. That's where you're seeing The Simpsons streaming. Yeah, we were watching The Simpsons yesterday on Disney Plus. So that is like so. And then in the background here, right, we just do it a little bit smaller. Right. Right. Be all black. And then here. A whole bunch of fire and flames, and then smoke. And then as it gets dark here, smoke. And then it would make it real easy to add, like, oh, so we could do like issue 1 and 2, right? Like they could line up. That'd be interesting. That would be good. Alright, time to eat. Have a nice time being artistic and everything. Alright, Mandala, have fun. Enjoy and then tell us what in the world you're actually eating. Angry face. Alright. Well, Caitlin, let me know when you figure it out. Ooh, that sounds great. Always eating so fancy. Jip. Put a pike here. Random dead person in there. Ugh. We line up the clouds so that maybe there's a mini skull or something in the fire and the smoke as it's coming across. Try and do something artistic. So I use Surface Pro 2, do my art, and I use Clip Studio Paint on it. My pen doesn't work right, but I can't figure out the problem. When I ink half the time, the pen won't make a line, or only draws part of it. It sounds like you might be having a problem with the pen in itself. There might be a driver that you need to download or update. As the programs and software and stuff updates, they don't always sync up together, so you have to go and update probably both Clip Studio as well as the Surface Pro. So that's what I think. Because for it to not draw the line, it's probably because something's not talking to something, or your pen's broken, which might also be the case, right? Like there's something wrong with the actual pen and how it registers. So I would try the I would definitely try the update first, see how that goes, and then go from there. Kind of like this one. It says me, right, and it gives a very clear understanding about what's happening with this guy. Well, on both sides even. So for his backstory and his future, so you can decide which one it is. Ho ho ho. I think this is going to be the cover for the first comic. Clearly a lot, cleaner and stuff, but yeah. So I guess now I do have to save. So we'll go ahead and save it and go cover ideas. Alright. T-minus 1 minute. 1 minute. Hey, and we got some people today. Some people show up. We should probably raid somebody, huh? Let's see, who's do we have anybody? Is Justin streaming anymore? Like, does he do that anymore? Not a really lot of people. None of my people are on. Time's up. Do you guys have anybody? Should probably raid somebody, right? Start the new year off by passing along the love. Should probably raid somebody, right? You have anyone? All my people, they're not here. They're not on. I have to say, I think that we were able to do a lot. We got 2 more emotes, which is great. We finished our character. I think we got a good idea for what to do for the cover. Probably bring some like little ashes or something over. Ooh, that should be fun. And I was like, yeah, it was a calibration problem or maybe a battery. Sure. How the pen takes a battery. Pens do. Don't know if all. See, and I don't know enough about. I don't know enough about the Surface Pro. I thought that they were batteryless, but I don't exactly know if that's true. But I would, like I said, I would do the updates. I would do the updates first, do the calibration, and then that might just fix it. But like I said, you have to update Clip Studio as well as the Surface. So check if there's any updates and stuff like that. But don't want to have don't want to have to get a new one because I only get bad reviews about the aftermarket. Prime. Let's see if there's someone. I'm like, let's see who would they be recommending to us? Let's see. Sometimes I got some good. I don't know any of these people. Recommended art channels. Let's see what we got. Nope. Well, I guess we'll. I'm like, I don't really see anybody. No raid tonight. That's what it's looking like. That is what it is looking like. Deal with crappy pens. Yeah, you really. Yeah, when my pen started acting a little funky, I just bought a new one. All right, well, I guess we're gonna call it a night because there's no one. We don't have anyone to raid and no suggestions, so I think we did a good one. We tried and nobody's raiding. It's the new year. I'm pretty sure everyone's not there, but we'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully hitting it strong, and we will actually be over there on the desk because we're gonna start drawing the comic. That's where we're at. We're gonna start doing the comic. It's time to get started. So, 3 days in, and like I said, comic is starting right away. So, got the layouts going. I got everything. So, we're just gonna get over there and draw. So, yeah. Thank you guys so very much for coming and hanging out again in the new year. It's always a pleasure having you all part of the Ninja Empire stream. It means a lot to me that you guys would even come and hang out with me. So thank you guys so very much. Like I said, we'll be back tomorrow, same time, 8:30. We have new emotes. So you know what's coming. So remember, always remember, and in 2022, it's still true now. Born a ninja, die a ninja. Alright guys, I'll see you later. Have a great evening, and we'll see you tomorrow. Alright? See ya.
The Ninja Empire is supreme, dominant, and unstoppable. Our ninja spirit is fueled by fire and driven by razor-sharp determination. When we take on a mission, we must succeed or die. Our style is unique and deadly, and no one wants to suffer the wrath of the Ninja Empire.